tape.
My son was tortured. My son was treated like a dog, worse than a dog. I saw it with my own eyes on the video.
You guys, it's Mary.
And Alma.
Leave a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about
the killing of Irvo Otieno. He died in police custody Monday, March the 6th of this year. And it just, for me, it just got to me when the mom was saying they just treated him less than a dog.
wow.
Like, he was, the police were called because he was having like a mental health crisis.
Yeah.
He is a mental health patient.
Right.
He was having a mental health crisis. They first took him to the jail, and then they took him actually to like a center for mental health patients. So, and this happened in Dinwiddie, Virginia. And so they took him there, but then he became really combative there. And so I don't know why they called the cops. Now they said that he was giving 2 injections, right? I guess to calm him down.
Right.
Before he left. And when he got to the jail, they had him, he was naked. They had him in shackles. They had his arms in handcuffs in front of him. So he's not going anywhere. They also said there was like pieces on the floor. So I don't know if he was having some kind of episode, you know. And now an attorney came out, and I don't know if it's an attorney for the facility, the mental health facility, but he was saying that the injections did not cause his death because he was given these 2 injections before he left to go to jail.
Why was he going to jail? He went
in the first
to the
place.
mental health.
I know.
This is why I said we need departments. The police cannot do everything.
They can't.
As much as money as America has, they should have enough common sense to go and have different departments. One for domestic violence, one for criminals. That's the police that
like
should
when
do that.
you call 911, what should happen is someone tells you this
What is
person
your emergency?
is a mental health patient. He's having this crisis. Whatever he's doing
is the mental health
that
issue.
is putting anybody else at risk. You tell them, and they say, "Okay, I am putting you
to this department.
To this
we'll
department,
have somebody come out."
And then someone picks up right away, and then they come.
Yes.
You know, like I'm gonna have not the police, but you know, there's people coming, authorities that have been educated on mental health crisis, so they know what to do.
And then we also need stuff for, like, you know, people who have had restraining orders against people. You need a department where these people, where you have these officers or people who actually all their job is to follow these people around and make sure that they are out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Because the restraining orders are just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You can rip that up and the person can still come to your house and
stalk you. We have
you.
seen a lot of the, killings actually.
Yeah.
We've heard about
even
them. They've been on the news, even with the restraining order.
That's why you need different departments. The police system, like, it's
like they're
not
using
effective.
them for everything. It reminds me of nurses. They use nurses for everything. The same thing with teachers.
And
use
no
teachers
damn
for
help.
everything.
Yeah.
And you don't get help. And it's like,
because you don't, because they're
they,
cheap. Really, that's what it comes down to, being cheap. But you have all this money, you just don't want to use it for the better good.
My thing is, once he got to that facility, why did they call the cops?
That's stupid.
You
that
are there.
No sense.
I don't know if they were not equipped.
What would the police
to
do?
handle him, but they should have been. And you've given him these injections, so it will calm him down.
Or sedated him.
So I don't know exactly why you have to send him back to jail. So he goes back to the jail. I'm giving you the picture. Naked, handcuffed. I have not watched the video, and I don't think I'm going to watch the video. The video came out, I think, today or yesterday. I'm not going to watch the video.
Wow.
If you guys want to see it, you can see it down there. Or just look up Irvo Otieno, and you will see it there. But he gets to the jail. He's naked. There's pieces around. He, like I said, shackled, handcuffed. Now you've put him face down, and 7 sheriff deputies go on top of him
To do what?
to subdue him,
And he's naked?
handcuffed and shackled.
So why do you need 7 people to get on top of him?
I don't
My
know.
God.
This is what
It's
I'm
like
saying.
the
So by the
Common sense
time
don't even leave the goddamn garage, man. Like,
by the time it was over, he was dead.
ridiculous.
He was dead.
Like, just treating people like savages.
Yeah.
Well, they are acting like savages, because who goes to do that to a mental health patient?
It's like
It's so
recently
annoying.
there was another patient who the nursing home called this other patient. I don't know if they were taking him somewhere. I don't know if he had to go to the hospital or whatever. And the EMS people became so like annoyed with him because he was kind of fighting them to get into the gurney.
Right.
They put him on the gurney face down on the whole ride to the hospital. He can't breathe. And he said so. And in fact, one of the EMS was like, I think they were used to coming for this particular patient. And you could hear one of the EMS, she was like, I'm not going to be dealing with you today. Today the wrong day. Like, she was all upset already. Anyway, 2 of them were arrested. I don't even know what happened to that case. We haven't talked about that yet. I'll find it. But they put him face down. Face down, they put him. By the time he got to the hospital, he was dead. You put someone face down. He had just had these 2 injections. And then 7 of you go on top. For what? I don't understand. And there's a video. When I heard it, I was thinking, maybe news media, 7. How can 7 people go on one person? I did not watch the video, but when you just open, like when I open my Google, it just shows, right?
Still photo.
A still photo.
Yeah.
Like I can press it and play it, but I was just like, I can't. I just saw the still photo. What I counted, I think it was 6. But so I don't know if there was someone underneath one of them. I don't know. How you need to be on top of a man, 7 of you, makes no sense. So he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. They weren't going to take out the video, but they did. They weren't going to show the video, but they did.
We're not pressing play.
No. I'm not.
I was like, please, I'm trying to guard my eyes.
It's like, I don't even know if they'll be able to see.
I'm sure they can go Google
you
it.
guys
Just go Google it. If you want to.
It's just sad. It's just sad to me. I look at it and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And there are so many other like law enforcement around them.
Yeah.
And what is sad is that no one just said, he's okay. Like you guys, come on, get up. You don't need to. It's 7 of you.
Do all that.
He doesn't need to be down here naked and having his face like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes one person to just say, hey, look, you guys,
It takes one person to do the right thing.
But now I wonder if they're going to all be culpable.
They should be.
Because these days, your silence, you will get into trouble. Look at what happened with Tyree Nichols. Yeah. All those people who stood around, even the EMS and all that, they didn't actively beat him. But all the ones who stood around, they are all responsible.
As it should be. You know
and some of them have been arrested. So,
which, me personally, I think they just decided to. Anyway, let me not say anything because I might not be right. But I just think it's ridiculous. But hopefully that'll help people to be more accountable.
Being. You have to, when you put, a lot of people don't realize this, when you put a baby, even a baby, we have to stop. This thing, when you have law enforcement has someone, you put them face down.
Yeah.
Right? You have to be careful, like they're face down. They're dependent on you for their body to be laying properly.
Right.
Because if the neck is some kind of way, you can break their neck.
Right.
7 of you on his spine. So he's down here like this, chin up or something against the hard floor. 7 of you. That means somebody has to be on his actual head. Like,
but they're all
just
on top of each other. Like, how stupid are you people?
Don't know. And the thing is, these are not small people from what I saw.
I'm sure they're big as hell.
Yeah, they
I'm
are.
sure.
They look to be
Aren't they like
about.
law enforcement? Don't you have to have a certain like weight requirement, or you have to be
No,
fit
not.
or healthy or
You
something?
mean like, is it something that they
you have to be
like they continue like once you become an officer?
you have
I
to
don't
be
think
like
it's something
fit.
that they say you have to get into office. Maybe right to become an officer. You probably have a weight that you need to be at to become one. But I think
No,
once you
because when I
become
was a
one,
lifeguard, we still had a requirement. Like, I mean,
or
if
to
you
remain a certain weight.
not to remain a certain way, but you had to like you have to be fit enough to still do like at least like 10, 20 laps because you do that every single week. If you're at a point where you can't do 10, 20 laps, then you can't be a lifeguard. Like they have to show you can actually be physically fit. So my thing is.
Do they have that? Well, let's just ask
I'm
the
sure
police
they do,
people who are on this channel because I don't know. I don't
sure
know. I
they
don't
have
have anyone in our family. Actually, no, that's not true. I do.
We have
Uncle Muhammad's brother
yeah.
on his on his mother's side is actually a DC cop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys if there are some officers on this people who are in law enforcement. After you become an officer, do you have weigh-ins ever so often to ensure that you are below a certain weight?
Well, not a weight
Let us
requirement,
know.
but you have a requirement to be physically fit or healthy, right?
Well, I guess they're healthy enough, but they were down there. They're able to get down. I
down
think once
where?
it's hard for you to get out to the floor and come back up. I mean, but these guys look to be about 200 pounds.
So they're
180 to
obviously
200
stout,
pounds.
you know.
They're
so
very stout. All of the ones I saw,
let me just multiply. Oh wait, so that's about.
it's just. Oh, I know. Oh, you're trying to see the weight that was on this man.
1,400 pounds.
Oh,
ghetto.
shoot.
Dead.
Oh,
Dead.
shoot.
Immediately.
Man.
Like, what is
It's
that?
like just putting weight on someone like that, 1,400 pounds. Are they going to be okay? Even a LeBron James, who is like 280,
Even LeBron will be knocked out cold if 1,400 pounds were on him.
On his back and spine and head and neck. Like, I don't
The way
know
you
what
said
these
head
people
was
are
hilarious.
thinking. Like, it just, I don't understand.
They're not
And
thinking.
there were people around. Like, I don't know, was it the feces that they said was on the floor or something?
Well, also
but now
that's
you're
gonna care
down
that
there,
much-
right? Like, I just don't understand.
It's so annoying. I
It's
can
just,
only imagine
like,
how the
that-
mother is
oh
feeling.
My God. It just seems like
There's always
week,
something with the police.
it's always something, and it's not just with the police, but it's just like I told you the other one.
Yeah.
This was the EMS.
It's just, I don't know, it's just too much of a demand on them, maybe. But then
I
again, some
just
people are just
feel-
a-holes, and they
Yeah.
just decide, let me abuse
What
someone
was
today.
sad? What was sad? It's like when that teacher was being beaten by that student.
Oh, yeah.
What is sad is that the people around
Yeah.
that don't say anything.
Right.
You know, I am a nurse, right? Well, I'm a retired nurse now. But if I walk into a room and someone is doing something that's not right with the patient,
Yeah.
if I got to body you up for you to move and stop harming the patients, I will, and I'll report you.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand why no one, I don't see anybody saying anything or just expressing concern. I haven't watched the video. I just saw them just people stand. I saw still photos, so there were like
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 people standing around officers,
Yeah.
and then looking at this guy, who you can't
sad.
really see because there's so many people on top of him. So I could not even really see him. So you guys
It's
get in
sad.
the comments and just, what do you think about the idea of like having different departments? So when you call 911, if it's a domestic violence stuff, you know who you're sending. You call 911, they, you know what
No,
I'm
you
saying?
have these people who
They
are
can, they
trained
know
in that
who they're
department.
calling for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can be cops. It's just like you everyone becomes a doctor, right? You finish medical school, and then you have to now do your training, your specialty, right? So maybe that's what has happened with the cops, right? So everybody has a training. You all are cops, right? For those who are interested in mental health, you go that way. So you get maybe another year or 2 training on how to handle that.
Yeah.
So that when you come to a place and it's a mental health thing, you know
You're
how
not
to
acting
handle it,
belligerent,
but you
hopping on
also
somebody.
are a cop. You also have your gun and all that stuff, just in case it's a mental health patient beating. So that has happened to like hurting someone.
I don't think you need to shoot a mental health patient ever. I think unless they are actually stabbing somebody, I don't think it's necessary. Well,
And that
let me
can
not
happen.
say
And that can
because
happen.
That
And so
happened to
that's-
that teacher. Remember, he
Oh,
threw
yes,
that teacher
yes,
across the floor
yes,
and then was
yes.
slamming her head.
Yeah. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, what do you guys think of that idea?
Yeah.
Because I think that's a good idea, Mary. I really do. But this is very sad, and this has to stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, this has to stop.
Yeah.
Especially when they called, it was a mental health call.
Yeah.
You take him to the to the jail. Then you take him to a rehab center because you understand, okay, this is a mental thing. And then I have a problem also with the rehab center,
Yeah.
with the mental health place that they took him to, which I think I remember, that's a hospital, that's a mental health hospital. It's called Central something, that's a mental hospital, I remember there. In Virginia, because I actually went to school. We actually did our mental health rotation at that hospital. That's the hospital that woman, that guy, Bobita, what was his name? The one who his wife cut off his penis. She was at that mental health hospital. In fact, we were doing our rotation when she was there.
Oh, did you see her?
No. I was hoping I'd get to see it. But no, they weren't putting, they didn't put any of us there. Because he had been, R-ing her, essaying her through the years, and they were married. Yeah. But yeah, that's a hospital for mental health patients. So my thing is, you gave him the injection, but call the police. I don't feel as though they should have done that.
Yeah, no.
But maybe they did that because they're thinking, okay, he came from the jail.
Yeah.
He's, having some violence, whatever, let's send him back. But you guys should not have done that. So I'm thinking that they're also going to be culpable. Something is going to go on with them too.
Yeah, something will definitely happen.
And I remember that hospital, it's not the best of places, actually, to be in. It's not the best of places. The care is not that, I remember that place. It's not that great from what I remember. And time has passed. From what I'm hearing now, it doesn't seem as though they have changed. Probably got worse through the years.
Yeah,
but just want you to get in on the comments. I just want to say sorry to Irvo Otieno's mom. Ben Crump is on this case as well. He's also doing the Tyree Nichols one.
Yeah.
As well. He's also doing the Shanquella.
Right.
I just wish there are other civil rights attorneys that could be helping him because his thing is full.
I know.
But just want to say sorry to the mom and to his family members. I'm so sorry that this happened to your special relative. A special, I don't mean like I said, a special, no. I mean someone who is so close to you.
Yeah.
Really special person to you. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry about that happened. And hopefully there will be some justice.
Yeah.
Because that should never happen. 7 people should never be put on top of anyone.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's over 1,000 pounds.
Crazy.
On someone's spine, head, neck.
Yeah.
Back up their knee, all that. Like, that's too much.
Yeah, y'all. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
You guys a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.